I'm excited to get out there by 10 because of the spooky season and all that's happening. But first, she's known for playing the captain's daughter on the Love Boat. She just celebrated her 50th birthday on board Princess Cruises' real Love Boat. Please welcome back Jill Whelan. Look at you. I mean, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
You know, it's such a milestone. It's only appropriate that you would have your birthday out on the ship. But how did it come about?
Well, you know, when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do to turn 50, you know, when you get to it, you're just like, exactly.
But it's going to come anyway.
You don't
have a choice.
And it does, and the next day you wake up and you go, oh, all right.
Yeah.
And you look good.
Yeah. So,
look at
so
dress.
Oh, it's a great dress. Thank you. I love that dress.
It's the new 25, you know.
Oh, that's what I've been told twice.
Just telling you.
Get
There
it?
you go.
Yeah. You are so wired for this show.
So anyway, the one thing I wanted to do, the one thing I always want to do, and I'm not even kidding, is cruising. And so I actually celebrated my birthday from July until September 29th. Oh my gosh. Wow. I did a Mediterranean cruise.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh. Those are my kids. This is us in Rome.
Oh my goodness.
We did a Mediterranean cruise together, and there's
That's nice.
one tasting in Santorini.
Those are my people.
Are you
I
kidding?
recognize it.
Not kidding you.
I recognize my people.
Oh,
Your
my birthday
people.
cake, that's my sister. And it was a blast. And
Jill, how wonderful.
it was so much fun.
You didn't.
Listen, you also got to celebrate with your family, like we just saw.
Yes, and
Did you cruise over the date lane, international? Because then you'd have two birthdays, right?
well,
You went over and then you came back.
let's not push it.
I know, honestly, Mark.
But then last week I did a culinary cruise, coastal culinary cruise with Princess, and we had two amazing chefs with us who were local, and we went to Ensenada and had the most amazing tacos back through street alleys, and then wine tasting in Santa Barbara.
Oh, gosh, you really are living the life.
Yeah, I know.
The life
leave
of
the show
Riley.
going with you, just so you know.
So you
Bring the show there.
Yes, we.
Woody,
Come
are you
on.
listening?
Bring the show to Princess Cruises. It would be awesome.
We could do it all over the world. You got your son a job on the cruise as well.
Well, in all fairness, I think he kind of did himself, but because they met him, and they called me and said, would he like to be a PA on one of our promotional filming tours? And I said, yes. And then I called him and said, would you? Because he's in film school. So, and he did, and it was just kind of a crazy sort of situation because the captain of the actual ship has a daughter who is my son's age, and they started just hanging out as friends. It was nothing, just friends.
Yeah.
And her name is Victoria, which is ironic because Vicky Stubing was my character. So I said, can you imagine if you married that captain's daughter? It would be the captain's son marrying the captain's daughter. It would have been like,
wow.
I don't think that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of.
All right, besides being fabulous and living this jet set life, what is the best thing, would you say, about turning 50?
I think the best thing about turning 50 is sort of just realizing how precious your time is, and then not caring so much about what your, who is in your life that doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? You have to. There are so many energy vampires in our life.
Yeah.
And especially as women, our powers, we can, with God's help, make life. And our powers can be used for evil or for good. And so the older you get, the more you realize, I want to surround myself with that core group of women and where we lift each other up. And that is our focus.
Yeah.
I like that. Very well said.
So let me, because as you said, I know you got great advice from your other co-stars about, look, go out and make your career because, at certain times it's just not going to come to you.
It's a different business now.
It is a different business now.
Yeah.
Unless you're you and you end up playing, what was it, CSI? Or
Criminal
Minds.
Criminal Minds. Yeah.
Wow. And it was
fun.
Yeah. What about this? This is pretty gruesome.
Yeah, it's not afternoon talk, but it's
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a principal of a school, and apparently there have been a couple of family murders, and she just doesn't want to be dealing with any of it. It's too much for her.
Right.
So.
Well, how great though that you get a chance to play.
No, that's a big deal. But right now, I know it's not Criminal Minds. But
it
like
looks like it.
it actually
Yeah.
looks like something that could be on Criminal Minds. How do you make this spooky DIY?
Well, you know I love Halloween, and one of my favorite things that I have in my house is I have a break front that take down all the dishes, and I make an apothecary. And it's so easy to do because you can use everything that's in your house, pretty much, except for unless you don't have skeletons and things like that around. But a lot.
Open your closet. There may be some in there.
I will say, like, this stuff has never creeped me out, the hands or the
Right.
skeletons. There's one thing, and I don't know, a lot of people, because you look at the eyes, you're like, ew. There's one thing that has always unnerved me when it comes to, like, the Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not the skull, it's the jaw of a skull.
Really?
It's weird.
Interesting.
Hand me that. Like this. If you get,
You are so lucky
like,
I
if you
didn't
said,
swear.
no, this part right here. No, I got here.
That is not even funny. So rude.
It's this.
That was scary. Do you?
No, I'm saying that this part really.
I could have had a heart attack.
No.
What?
Who is that? Yes, seriously.
Here.
You know what? Jimbo, you were going down, buddy. That is Jimmy. That was not funny, Jimmy. It is still what?
Okay, sorry.
Okay, ladies.
Let's hear it for Jimmy.
Honest to God. Honest to God.
Get out of here. Gosh, I know. Get out of here.
That was really
All right.
I'm so lucky I didn't curse. That's
By the way, can I just take the and say
I don't want to watch.
Woody put us up to that, okay? You should know that by now.
That's a Woody.
Do we have that queued up? Please tell me we can get that queued up. And there. If you get,
so lucky
like,
I
if you
didn't
said,
swear.
no, that,
Yeah.
Honestly, we have enough time left to do this. This is cool.
we do.
All right, I'll do it really quickly.
Okay.
Oh my
So my hands
gosh.
are still shaking, but that's fine.
Careful! Don't look in there.
Honestly. Okay, so it's really easy. You can use, this is a pickle jar.
Right.
This is a wine bottle. I only have a few of those around. This
Use
is
one right now.
Right, yeah. Mason.
Socks work?
Yes, sure. Anything to tip it.
Yes.
This is a mason jar. Any kind of jar that you have, you can use. You save. I sandpapered the lid on this, and then I spray painted it. I put some twine around it. I put a label on it. It's Martha Stewart from Michaels. You can get them online. I think there's some on your website.
Oh, Dave! I think Dave is putting some of those PDFs online for us to download.
Yes, and then I had my son take his just regular old paint box and a paintbrush and splatter on here so it looked like blood on the front. Nice. This one looks like frogs. Juice and
the juice of a few frogs.
Yes, we don't want labels.
Exactly.
So this is my favorite trick. This is not food coloring. What this is your garden variety highlighter.
What?
That's it.
No.
And it's so simple. This is my little needle nose plier. My hands are still shaking. You just
Right.
well
exactly.
now I'm shaking,
Right.
so now it's not going to work as well.
How did you
Right.
discover this?
Well, I have to confess, a friend of mine has an amazing store down in Orange County.
And she told you this works?
I went to the store and saw what they did, and this was it. And so then you just
Nice.
pull this little sucker out. Here, hold on. I'm going to do it like
Are you
this.
going to get that all over your fingers?
Well, no, because it's got a plastic kind of a film
Encasing?
over it.
Like a sausage, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I highly
you just-
recommend this right after you've had near stroke.
Yes, there's nothing better, actually. You could use your fingers, and actually I'm fine to do that right now, but it's a lot easier to use your fingers. And you just get in here and you just cut it down all the way. Like
And so
that.
the idea is to take
That's
that
it.
off.
Oh,
Now-
look at that. It's just cotton.
Now,
Well, now that is-
just put it in water, and that's it. Okay?
Ooh, look at that.
And there's my hair.
That's a piece of hair that fell out because you were scared.
Yeah, that's right. And it's gray now. But the other thing is, so that's the color, right? But you can mix them. So if you want to do purple, you can use the pink one and the blue one.
Oh,
if
that
you
is
want,
smart.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
the orange one, you can make brown. It doesn't matter what it is. And then you fill up your little bottles. These I got online. And then all you do is fill them up at different levels so they look like they've been used. And you put in
drop
your
a hand
guys.
in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at just
Look at these at night, by the way.
just throw it on.
Yeah. Look at at night. Aren't they amazing
Oh, and
at
it's
night?
That's with the black light, and it's really fun. Your
Oh.
kids can help you. It's so easy.
Ooh, I
It's
love
cheap.
I love it when you
It
come by.
lasts for a month at least. It'll last for as long
I
as
will
you want it.
remind everybody to find Jill. She'll be in Criminal Minds. It's airing this November on CBS. And then we want to wish you all another wonderful, happy 50th birthday. I know you celebrated,
Birthday!
traveled the world, and did a great job.